This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Shalom, shalom, Akim. Before I begin, I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakurash. All right, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. All right, I know real quick, I just wanted to make this testimony. Okay, so I was on my way to drop off my little sister to her mom, to our mother's house, okay, because she was staying with me and my dad for a while, but I had to drop her off at my mother's house. And my mother lives in this street that is known for having parades, okay, or major things when the Dodgers or Mexico wins, okay, and pretty much I was gonna go, before the game even ended, okay, because I was watching it, but just for entertainment, but I was on my way to drop her off when I was leaving, to catch it before all the chaos erupted. And everything was going good until I had was gonna make a right to go to her street when they had already blocked the street, so I couldn't even, they weren't allowing no people to walk there. They weren't allowing no people to drive there. They weren't allowing nothing. They weren't allowing the buses, to get there. It was all shut down. The street was shut down completely. And, I had to take my sister back home. Okay. So, this message is really to, to you people to move circumspectly. Okay. And to avoid these things that are these foolish Jake will do, okay, because I was already hearing fireworks and whatnot, and I was already hearing people screaming and this and that because Mexico just won something with soccer. That's all I know. I didn't watch any game. I just know that they beat the USA in soccer. That's as far as I can tell you. Doing a little bit of research for this lesson, they won something called the concacof, something along those lines, which is pretty much a national team golden cup, which isn't the World Cup, but it's still a big deal, I guess, in the soccer field. I'm not really too sure what it is exactly. I just know that Mexico won it, okay, and it's a car. Jake being Jake, they want to go and celebrate shit, and it's really dumb to go out there and to do these things, okay? It's really stupid to be doing those things, especially with everything that's going on now. You see, because Jake does not learn. Okay, Jake is foolish. Okay, but this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5. And I'm going to start at verse 13. It says, "But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever doth make manifest is light. Wherefore he saith, Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light." And we are arised from this dead, from this wicked, dry place. Okay, we have awakened from that place, and we understand that these things are foolish. Okay, when I was a child, okay, when I was a kid, Mexico had won something like this, or they were winning games for something like this. And I remember, because I used to live in that same street in Whittier. Okay, I used to live in that same street, and I used to have this little thing that when you twist it, it made a bunch of noise. Okay, and I remember running up and down the street, twisting the thing, making a lot of noise, and this was back in like 2015, 2016, around those times, around there. And, Mexico had won. So, I was twisting the thing, and I was, running up and down, being a fool. Okay, somebody could easily ran me over. Somebody could easily taken me. Okay, it was a stupid thing to do. But as a child, you spake as a child, right? As the scriptures say. But now that we are in this ministry, now that we walk differently and we walk circumspectly, we understand that, okay, that was foolish. Let me not do that again. Okay, it says, verse 15, here's the point. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Okay, and if you look up just the Google definition of circumspectly, means wary and unwilling to take risks. Okay, so especially now, okay, look at that, verse 16. Redeeming the time because the days are evil. Okay, and these days are evil. Okay, evil days are upon us. And you, Jake, want to be ignorant of fools and parade when you understand that ICE is still out there. This isn't going to stop ICE from grabbing you up. Okay. This ain't going to stop you, like the brothers were saying. This ain't going to stop you from, it's not going to stop them from sending you to Alligator Alcatraz. Okay. This is not going to stop you from sending sending you places. Okay, you might not even land in Mexico. You might be in El Salvador. Being in the most high security place that's literally only there. It's only meant for the highest offenders, highest gang member offenders. People over there, decapitated heads. People over there. Look up a documentary on El Salvador's worst prison. Okay, it's not something to be fucking around with. But Jake don't want to listen. Jake don't understand that these times are evil. Verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord is. And the will of the Lord right now is to judge his people. Why? Because his people are moving in ignorance. His people are not turning unto the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay. Instead, they do whatever the hell it is they're doing. But they're not moving wise. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna grab Salakia. I want to grab bear with me, Baba Kisha. I'm gonna grab the book of Exodus. Book of Exodus, chapter 32, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. Okay, the Heavenly Father commanded us to move wisely. Okay, the Heavenly Father commanded us to separate ourselves from this world. Okay, and a part of that is not being a part of these parades, not putting yourself in danger, ultimately. Okay, Salakia. But right, the Heavenly Father commanded us to move away, to move circumspectly. All right. It says, they have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, these be thy powers, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Our people are stiff-necked. Okay, our people don't understand right from wrong. Our people are, for the most part, ignorant. Okay, real quick. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4. All right. I'm going to start at verse 21. How long shall I see the standard and hear the trumpet? It's like, and hear the sound of the trumpet. And we are giving you the sound of the trumpet. We are giving you these warnings. We are giving you these warnings saying, hey, move wisely. Stop doing this wicked shit, because this devil is trying to find a way to cast some more hell onto you. And you people are stupid and ignorant and keep celebrating these victories as if you've won something. Jake doesn't understand that you are still the bottom of the barrel. Jake always wants to have a good time. Jake always wants to put themselves in danger. Okay? You should be moving wisely. You should be using wisdom. Okay? Does this mean that you can't, go out and enjoy some of the fatness of this earth? No, man. If you want to go ahead and go, Disneyland or whatever, go to a beach, go to Universal Studios or whatever it may be, go to a theme park, whatever it may be, the zoo, go ahead. All right, but when you start doing shit like this and you start putting yourself in danger, going to these parades while all these things are going on, you're not moving in wisdom. Okay, absolutely not. Because these things can pop off like nothing. Okay, parades like this, wicked ass parades, are foolish. You shouldn't be doing this. Point blank, period. It says for verse 22, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children," which means stupid. You stupid children. You don't understand the times that you're in. You don't understand that ICE is everywhere. They can just snatch you up right on the street. Okay, and as I was right there, I saw a bunch of cars pass me with Mexican flags, and people were screaming, and people were, doing this, that, and the third. You are stupid. What the hell are you doing over there? All that, it's like ICE don't even matter to you no more. Hey, well, I got my papers. You fucking idiots. You don't understand that in the news, you don't even be paying attention to what's going on. They have deleted your whole identity off of the FBI, everything. You don't exist to them anymore. So when they snatch you up, you're not going to have no fucking papers. That paper that you hold on to so dearly, you're not going to have them. All right? It says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge, right? Why the hell, as the saying goes, why on God's green earth are you doing this foolishness? You're stupid. You're stupid. And it amazed me how stupid our people really are. I thought there's no way that our people is going to be this ignorant. They're too scared to be. No, our people are really sottish, stupid people. And you have to put it how it is. So when the Heavenly Father starts judging you, we can't feel sorry for you because we gave you the warning. Okay, and yet, I still feel bad for my people. Even though they're stupid, even though we gave them the warning, you still feel like, well, shit. I mean, what else do you expect? Ultimately, what the hell else do you expect? If you put your hand in the fire, you can't expect to get burnt. Okay? You're going to get burnt. I told you so. But, they are wise to do evil. Okay? It says, verse 23, "I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, the heavens, and they had no light." Right? You are void of light. You have no wisdom. You have no knowledge. And you are ignorant if you're moving like this. All right? So, it was just a quick testimony that I wanted to give, man. As I saw our people, they are not getting any better, man. So, Lord willing was edifying. Lord willing was uplifting. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Haushai, by Hashem Kagurash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation.